Welcome to the League of
This is why AHRI is better than DRAVEN in RIFTBOUND. Part 2. The match started with me getting the best hand possible. On my opponent's turn, he played a Pouty Poro and passed back to me. On my turn, I played AHRI and then back to him. Back to him, he put the Poro and an Overzealous Fan on the Dreaming Tree and then passed back to me. I then moved AHRI over to Zon Warrens, and at this point, the game was already over. I dropped a Sona and ended my turn, and now the setup was complete.
Yeah, boy.
He then falling started my AHRI and Sona, but the Sona did manage to live, thankfully. And with that, he retreated back to base, and ended his turn with a DRAVEN as well. Back to me getting my second point, it was finally time. I turned every rune and dropped, effectively dragging in DRAVEN and killing him. Back to him, he rebuked Blitzcrank back to my hand, which was totally fine by me. He then put a spinning axe on his Poro and moved in on my Sona with both of his units. And since each of them were 4 or under, I used my Foxfire, attempting to kill both of them. He immediately responded with a hard bargain, which I immediately responded with a defy, killing both. Back to my turn, I had 3 points, dropped an Hourglass, and went back to him. And this is where it all went downhill for him. And at this point, the game was over. He thought about putting a unit down, but instead passed his turn back to me.
So I didn't know.
Knowing that Blitzcrank was in my hand. Going up to 4 points, I played Find Your Center and passed back to him, which unfortunately he had to pass his turn yet again.
Back to you.
Okay. And with me going up to 5 points, I simply just passed my turn. On his next turn, he finally got a couple units down, thankfully. He equipped a longsword, he then passed it back to me, and it was not looking good for him. Yet again, dropping the Blitzcrank, dragging in the Tide Turner. And with me being at 6 points, I passed my turn. Then equipped the Longsword to his Tide Turner and moved in, finally getting another point. He ended his turn with a Hopeful and passed back to me. And with this turn, I wanted to play a little safe, so I played a repeated Desert's Call and hit a block on my battlefield just for some safety. And with 7 points, I went back to him. And back on his turn, he fighter flighted his Tide Turner to base and then decided to play a Darius, which came out readied. And with equipping it with a spinning axe, it brought it up to 10. And he then brought both units over to my battlefield, which I started off by flipping my block, giving Sona an effective 3 more might, then doubled down with a repeated Primal Strength, bringing her up another +4 might, which he then said this.
You got asking.
With that, now you know that AHRI is so much better than DRAVEN.